do what God puts in front of you. He will give you the strength to do it, and then leave it to Him.
Kathie Lee Gifford using that strength amid another health scare, as she reveals she fell while recovering from hip replacement surgery and had to be hospitalized.
I think it's a battle for many, many people, especially as they age, to even feel seen.
The 70-year-old TV personality telling People Mag the accident ended up fracturing her pelvis in 2 places. Kathie admits she overexerted herself moving books for a signing event and tripped while trying to answer the door at her home the next day. It didn't take much because I was weak in that spot. The next thing you know, I am back in the hospital with a fractured pelvis, the front and the back. That's more painful than anything I went through with the hip. You think you know your body, and the next thing you know, your body changes when you get older. As much as I don't want to think about it, I am.
It helps me not to think about how old I am, except for in context of how faithful God has been to me all those years.
Earlier this month, Kathie opened up about her secret hip replacement surgery at her former stomping grounds, The Today Show.
They had been looking for the problem in my spine. They finally found out what it was.
Yeah.
And by that time, I'd been in such agonizing pain. My doctor finished the surgery, came in to tell me it went beautifully. And then he said, Kathie, how have you been existing all this time? He said, it's one of the worst hips I've ever seen.
I can't get over God's sense of humor. You just think you've begun, honey. You just think you're in the end zone.
And Hoda Kotb, knowing all too well, Kathie has always lived an active lifestyle.
Well, that's years of how you've lived, always have. You're always on the go. I never once saw you stop. Even if you were in the car, remember, you'd be writing notes. You're always, your brain, your body's always working.
Here's the thing. You can do all kinds of things.
Yes.
You can't fool your body. And it knows how old you are, and it knows where you've been.
I'm a look forward person, not a look behind. And when if you define yourself by what your calendar says or another person says or anything, you're doomed to a life of misery. And I don't want to be doomed to it. My joy is non-negotiable.
Despite her health setback, Kathie clearly kept that joy going. Her family sharing with ET photos of her all smiles from her hospital bed.
I've been in this business 60 years now. 60 years. I've had a lot of failures and a lot of successes, actually success beyond my wildest dreams. You're sitting right now under 4 Emmys I never dreamed I'd receive. I'm grateful for them. But the older I get, the less those matter as well.
Really?
Yeah. I look at them and I'm grateful. Thank you, Lord. But my trophies are the people that I've touched in life.